Yeah, so here's some flowers that Shelly brought home to plant today. I don't know what they all are. Here's some fencing she brought home to build either a fence or some beds with, repurposing some wood. We're getting ready to build a bed over here. That's where my dog's buried. It's going to be her little memorial thing. Over here, it's been raining all day today. It's finally stopped and the sun's come out. Over here was where we had a compost pile, and I'm kind of spreading it out a little bit, and we're gonna, what was left of it, and we're gonna plant a shade mix of wildflowers over here. Today I planted, we can't till. So I'm dumping as much compost as I can. And over here, what I did was I had garden weaseled, or whatever people like to call those things. It's a real workout. But it was real wet and got a lot of clay in it too. So I garden weaseled this section. Not very well, as you can see. I got a big hunk there because I already put the fence up before I started garden weaseling it, or the trellis thing. I planted 3 black beauties in here, and this compost is horrible. It's really woody, but it's $5 a truckload, and I'm having a dump truck load brought this week because, like I said, we can't till, so it's really fudging things up. That's there's 3 black beauty tomatoes in there, and I think I also poked some sweet onions down there, sweet onion bulbs down and around it. And over here I planted some basil. Actually, I'm not sure what that is right there. Lost track of what I planted there. And that's just big old clod of dirt there, but there's something right there, and well, for a second I remembered what it was. Now I forgot. And then I put some carrot seeds down through there, some black nebulas, and these are purple basil on each side of whatever I planted in the middle. I don't even know. So yesterday I was just trying to prepare as much as I could. I've been planting in the rain today. I mean, you can see, look at that. It's standing water right there. These are the cucumbers I planted earlier in the week. Looking kind of yellow. Everything's looking kind of yellow. It probably means this needs some fertilizer. Be my guess, because I'm sure it's got plenty of water now. Cucumbers, and those are zucchinis over there. That's kind of yellow. Nasturtium down here. There's nasturtium down here, and I think I stuck a sunflower on each side. These tomato plants are doing pretty good, except for that one in the middle. It done died. I'm gonna have to replace it. Those are can't even remember the name of them right now. I said in my last video. Brandywines. Sorry, red brandywines. Got some lettuce planted in between there. You can see, and also on the other side. Let's walk around this side. Barrage there on the left. Some more. These are more lettuce and one calendula. I think calendula actually is what that. I'm gonna have to mark that. I'm getting in such a hurry. I'm not marking stuff like I should. Different kinds of squash all the way down with radishes along the edge. And you can see a lot of yellow leaves on these. I don't know exactly if it's fertilizer or what's going on with that. I plan on planting something up here in the corner where I dumped some compost. I'm still haven't decided what I'm going to do with that. Still haven't done anything over there. I need to weed eat in between, because we do have, let's take a trip over here real quick. we have got a lot to do, and like it's so hard to get anything done with it raining like it has been. I don't really see anything down through here. There's stuff down through here. This all needs trimmed up and cleaned up a little bit. Over here's a daylily. We planted a bunch of daylilies. There's one. There's some mint. Another daylily. And for the wild edible folks, here's some. And that's not dock. I thought it was dock, but I don't think it is. I think that's wild lettuce. Another daylily. Another daylily. They're doing awesome. We actually transplanted them from this corner of this ditch down here and moved them into our yard because the farmer over there just mows them down. There's some more mint. But over here in this, look at them daylilies. Those are looking good. Those are looking good. Here's some, I believe, milkweed. And I've been mowing around this stuff. You see there's some over here. I don't care, I'll let it grow. I'll let it grow right in the middle of the garden. I believe that's milkweed. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So I know to mow it down. Yeah, there's a bunch of daylily over in this stuff here. You might be able to see it. And we've been trying to transplant it in the yard because, like I said, the farmer just mows it down. Here are I just garden weaseled a row into this. We told this last year. I just garden weaseled some spots out to dump beans because I was just trying to get stuff out of the greenhouse. This looks horrible, I know. I don't even need to be told about it. But I just garden weaseled out to put beans in the other day. And look at this. Underwater over here. I believe those are royal burgundies. There's like 5 different colors. Look at this. This is horrible. Horrible. Now, this is one thing that's going to make me really happy about the getting this compost stuff in. Now we're probably going to have to do a lot of work amending the compost. You know, getting some fertilizer into it. But at least next year. I'm already looking forward to next year because of crap like this right here. There you go. That's what happens right now. As opposed to this, which for some reason my peas are kind of yellow too. But those are peas. And look, they're not underwater. And they're probably soaking us up along the side, which hopefully is a good thing. This year is definitely being a learning experience. It's kind of pushing the limits over here. And then I mean, look at this. Look at this. Horrible. Look at that. That's in front of my greenhouse. Here's my tiller, and my tiller is doing jacked up stuff. Of course, it's not doing anything right now, but when I was running the other day, when we had a fairly dry day and I was hoping to make something happen with it, it was bogging down and dying. Of course, the soil's pretty wet. Maybe it has to do with it, but I think there's something else wrong with it. Need to water these plants again today. That is off for anybody who's actually looking at that. I'm certain it's not as hot as it says it is. I'm not going to go through all the plants, but the asparagus, I'm pretty happy about the asparagus, what's going on with it. I'm starting to need to get these tomatoes in the ground, and this rain is just slowing things down. Cucumbers need to go on the ground. Some of these herbs can last for a little bit. Herbs and flowers, I can wait on them a little bit. So I plan on putting this is already flowering, this is comfrey. I'm going to try to get it in the ground today around some trees, around the base of some trees to act as a natural mulch. This stuff needs to go in the ground. It's horrible. Luckily, these are mostly squash, and I did at least plant some. I tried to get a little bit of everything in the ground, and I've got some extras, and hopefully I can get them in the ground before things go south with them. And that's what's going on in the greenhouse and all that. Yeah. Yep. I've run out of compost, like I said. I'm supposed to get a truckload this week, or a dump truck load. I'm starting to run out of cardboard too. It won't take me long to go through this. I actually took the corn out of the greenhouse, and there it is. Yep. Yeah, it's an experiment. And today, hopefully, we're going to get some herbs in these beds around here. Yes, I know, that's horrible. I should have gotten the weeds out. That's actually dock, so I was letting it grow just for the heck of it. I need to mulch this really good. I don't even know if that rose in the middle is even alive. Strawberries are doing okay, except the berries on them are looking kind of funky. They're not really plumping up. I don't know what the deal with that is. Let's see. So we've got a bed over there in a corner. There's a bunch of pallets. We repurpose a lot of things around here. There's the chooks. I'll try to do a separate video kind of dedicated to the chooks. There they are. Here's 4 beds that we're working on now, and I think she plans on building one for melons off to the side here somewhere. So that's kind of pretty much the garden. Again, I'm going to try to do another video at some point, a much longer video doing a whole tour, because we have trees. We have trees planted out there. We got wildflowers going on over here. We have berry bushes out that way out that way that we planted. So, and I'm gonna try to do like kind of a full homestead tour for this channel soon, but I just thought I would show what was going on with the garden right now at this point, so I can get back to work and try to get a few things in the ground. And I don't know if you guys can see, there's our 2 beehives that we just got. Oh, look, Shelly's up here. She's gonna try to get the weed eater going. I don't know what that one's name is. Only 4 of the chickens are named, and that's like Peaches or something. I only remember one, Molly. She's like the head honcho of the hens. I don't know where she's at right now, but she's the main. I don't even see where Molly's at. It's kind of weird. She must be hiding in here somewhere. I bet you anything. Nope. Thought maybe she'd be laying me an egg. There she is. That's Molly. She's the queen bee of the chicken coop. She's the only one that really loves me. Isn't that right, Molly? Anyways, so that's all the video I'm going to do for today. It's getting kind of long, and I've got a lot of stuff to do. Like I said, I'll try to do another video on kind of a full homestead tour, and maybe a little bit more about the chickens and the quail and the rabbits and all that stuff another time. We're having a meetup here next weekend. Kind of a bushcraft homestead meetup. So there'll probably be some video on that next week. Alright, well, I'll wrap this up and get back to work.